So we're here at Lake Victoria. We're going to go find the shoebill. It's a very rare species. We're going to take one of these boats out and head out and try to find one. And it's a big deal for us. We had the option of just sitting at a lodge all day and doing nothing, but Team Blackbean will never do that. That's not how we roll. We're in a place where we can see this bird, and we're going to make the most of it. Nice way to end off a very productive trip.
So we're here in Entebbe. We've just had a very interesting trip up to the DRC. We've always wanted to see a shoebill. They're quite localized in terms of their habitat. They like these swampy areas, and we're headed to the Mbamba swamps through Lake Victoria to try and see if we can find one. And this will be a lifer for both Alex, Ollie and I. We've never seen a shoebill. We're deciding to spend our last afternoon here in Uganda looking for one. So we've got a little bit closer. We can now see the papyrus, and we're quite close to the shore. And I guess this is where our search begins for the elusive shoebill. Apparently there are only about 15 individuals here, and we're hoping we can find one of these beautiful birds. So we've got to the Mbamba swamps. It's impenetrable, as you can see behind us, so we've actually got a smaller boat because we haven't been able to find a shoebill in one of the larger areas of water, so we need to actually penetrate the swamp and see if we can get a bit deeper into the ecosystem to find one. We're kind of weaving our way through these swamps to try and find the shoebill. It's an incredibly distinctive bird. It almost looks prehistoric, and people really travel from all over the world to see this particular bird here in Uganda. It's one of the few places where you can actually get relatively close to these birds, and there are only a few of them left, and the reason being is they only lay eggs every 5 or so years, so there are not that many in number, and they're also quite elusive, so we're hoping to spot one today.
Now, as I've told you, Mbamba swamp is located by many species of birds, but our important thing is shoebill. But we now already on the shoebill. The only thing, my colleagues, they have not yet seen it, but for me, I've already seen. So we are going exactly where the shoebill is.
So trying to get a bit of elevation to see a shoebill. Our guide has already spotted a shoebill, and I thought we had pretty good eyes, but we, for the life of us, cannot see the shoebill, and it's a gigantic bird.
You can check it.
So we actually can see a shoebill. It's
a lifer.
Probably about 50 meters away. It's a massive bird. We've been looking for this guy for a while now, and yeah, with a bit of luck we might be able to get a bit closer. We've had to switch the engines off because it's quite thick here, but about 50 to 70 meters from here there's a shoebill right in the open.
Alex, shoebill.
Oh mate, good moment, a really good moment.
Jimbo, shoebill.
She's sprue. These oaks reckon we can get a little bit closer. We got quite excited looking at it from 100 meters away. With a bit of luck, we're going to be able to use these long sticks and get a little bit closer because it is so thick here, and get a really awesome shot. So, mission accomplished. Almost like the size of a marabou. Amazing, eh? Like, we are super pumped we managed to find one. I mean, it's not a guarantee you come out to the swamps. It's a massive area, and there are only about 15 different individuals that these guys have seen. So we've actually been very fortunate that we've seen 2 different individuals.
Yeah, absolutely incredible moment. Seeing the shoebill in Uganda, I think one of those moments in life that I'll remember forever.
Good.